What's up, y'all? It's your girl Age, and I am here to feed the girls. I am here to talk about episode 12 of Love in the Air. I can't believe that we are almost done with the series, but I'm so excited to see what is next on the roster, and I'm sure you are too. So let's jump into this episode. This episode starts off with Papai and Sky, and they're at Sky's dorm, and Papai is helping Sky with his project for school. Then Papai hurts himself. I think he cuts his finger, and Sky begins to tend to his wounds, and Papai is loving the attention from Sky. He is even pretending that Sky hurt him as he's like bandaging and cleaning out his finger. He just loved that he's being, taken care of by his man. Let me tell y'all, Papai is drunk in love. He even asked Sky to kiss his finger, to which Sky begrudgingly does. But Sky knew that he didn't mind kissing Papai's finger, especially if it put a smile on Papai's face. So the next day, Papai is just staring at that bandaged finger all day, and Cypher is wondering, what the hell is wrong with Papai? Papai is in such a good mood, y'all. He keeps smiling. That beautiful smile. Then Payu joins them, and then Papai admits to Payu and Cypher that Sky is always on his mind. Papai is so in love with Sky, y'all. It's so cute. And he also shares all of Sky's good attributes with Payu and Cypher too. He's just like bragging about how good his man is. That is so cute. And then Cypher wants to tease Papai so bad, but Payu tells him to stop because Papai is what he calls a beginner at love. Or a beginner in love. I forget which one he says. But then the twins ask Papai, hey, are you going to Off's party? Off is one of their friends that we kind of don't really see too often in the show. At first, Papai is like he would go, but as soon as Sky texted him to go shopping, Papai quickly changed his mind. And then Payu, y'all, I miss Payu. Payu genuinely looks happy for his friend. He knows how it feels to be in love because, he just recently got his beautiful ring. So Papai and Sky go shopping for Sky's school supplies. And while they're in the store, Papai comments on how people are looking at Sky. And Sky rolls his eyes and I don't think they're looking at me. I think they're looking at you. And then Papai is like, yeah, of course they're looking at me too, because I'm Papai. Anyway, he doesn't say that, but kind of. But of course, Papai is being jealous here because, he don't want nobody looking at his Sky. And to be very honest, the people in the store is probably looking at both of their fine asses. Let's be for real. Papai was like, I'm going to have to make shirts letting people know you are mine. And of course, we know Sky, he doesn't object to this. He kind of is amused by it. He's getting claimed by Papai. Then Papai notices something. He was like, the supplies that you're getting, Sky, he was like, you can get them at your school. And Papai, he also calls Sky out and says, you just wanted to go on a date with me. Sky is caught, y'all. I feel like it's true. I'm on Papai's side with this. Sky is caught, so wrapped up in trying to play hard to get, he don't even realize when his own little emotions start to show. So he decides to try to make some excuse about, the supplies are more expensive at the school. They're cheaper at the store. I swear, this man just will not admit that he loves the beautiful Papai. I get it. Papai's history is Papai's history, but Sky knows that he loves Papai. And he also knows that he was caught in that moment. Then the boys go and get some food, some Korean barbecue looks like. And it's so smushy and cute because Sky is cooking and putting things on Papai's plate. And Papai keeps trying to feed Sky. And when he does this, Sky, he's embarrassed because people are looking at them in a restaurant. Papai is like, look, I don't care. Let them look. That, guys, that is the attitude that you should have about your lover. It doesn't matter who's watching. You're going to show your affection for the person that you love. That is so sweet. Of course, as long as it's not any lewd acts or nothing like that, that'll be gross. But if you're holding hands, give a little smooch, that is cute. And you can do it in public and fuck who has an opinion, okay? But Sky, he's like, the people here might misunderstand and think that we are lovers. Y'all, then Papai, he decides to embarrass Sky more by telling basically the whole restaurant, this man is my wifey, not just my lover. And Sky is looking like, what the hell? But guess what? Y'all, Sky likes it. He like it. He had a little smirk on his face when Papai did that. Yo, Sky is so cute here. I like when he like blushes. He's so cute. That's a real handsome man. But yeah, he is blushing and clearly really happy about what Papai did. Really, really deep down, he's happy. Then Sky is making more excuses for his blushing. He's talking about, oh, the smoke is making me red. No, it's not. That Papai loving is making you red. So they leave the restaurant and Papai tells Sky about the party. He says he wasn't going to go, but the promoter insisted that he go. And you know what? I didn't realize Papai had an apartment. I always thought that he had lived at his parents' house. And yeah, might I add, it is a nice apartment too. Just like all of the residences here are just so nice in this show. Also, it must be real nice to be rich. But, however, it seems like Papai rarely uses the apartment. He tells Sky that this place was where they first did it at. And then while Papai was reminiscing about that first time with Sky, Sky had to remind Papai that this is also where you did a lot of other people too. Y'all, Sky is so savage. But it's true. Because y'all know Papai was a hoe. But guess what? Papai didn't care about none of that. He told Sky, I love you so much. Tell me what to do because I love you so much. Then he kisses him. Y'all. Papai don't even remember those other people, okay? And you could tell he sometimes gets so frustrated because Sky isn't giving him, like, you know, he just isn't falling into Papai like Papai wants him to. And honestly, that's good for Papai. He is used to all these other hoes, and probably just regular people too, just giving in to his every demand. And Sky is like, no, I am not giving in to you, Papai. Not that easily. So Papai is literally begging Sky to love him. And he is so sweet and tender with Sky. Probably because he have to work so hard to get him, you know? Y'all ever heard the saying that people appreciate the things that they have to work for? Well, guess what? Papai is working his arse off. Good job, Sky. So yeah, then they kiss. And Sky finally admits that he wants Papai to like him. He didn't say love, he said like him. Then they do the bang, bang, bang before the party. And y'all, side note, I am sure that they have done this many times off camera, on the show, and maybe even in real life. When your partner looks that good, I could definitely understand somebody want to take a bite out of that person as many times as they can in a day. And I bet you that their sex is like sparks flying. Okay, let me get my head out of the gutter. So the boys pull up to the party and Sky decides that he wants to stay in the car. He doesn't really want to socialize. While Papai, he said, you know, he's going to quickly run in. Then after Papai gets out of the car, my boy Sky proceeds to talk to himself in the car. Y'all don't lie and say like don't try to pretend that y'all haven't talked to yourselves when y'all are alone. Anywho, that is so funny to me because let me tell you, I do it and I'll admit it. I talk to myself sometimes too, especially when I don't think nobody around. Anyway, so Papai gets into the party and to me, it kind of looks like a lame party. It looks lame as hell. They really got no people there. And then also, I don't know, the music ain't really music. You know, it's not like a typical party. But to each its own. And now that I see it, Papai is already annoyed to be there. But I would definitely understand if he became even more annoyed because that party is lame. Papai is like, this is a prime time for me to be cuddled up with my man. With my baby love. Then Papai runs into one of his fuck buddies at the party, or his ex-fuck buddies. The guy was like, I've been trying to reach you, but Papai cannot seem to remember this guy's name for shit. That's how you know Papai did not care about this guy. He did not take him seriously at all. Now, I will say this though, Papai, that man does not need to be holding on to you like that. You do not have to be that friendly with him. No, sir. That looked a little sus to me. Then Sky gets out of the car to pee and goes into the house, and it's just all downhill from there. When he's in the house, Sky overhears these two girls talking in the kitchen about how easy Papai is. And he'll basically sleep with you as long as you don't try to tie him down. Then the girl also says that someone has had their eyes on Papai since he got to the party. Oh, my baby Sky. Y'all. Okay. Y'all know he already has trust issues, especially when it comes to relationships and men. Like, you can see his heart drop. And you can see the disappointment clearly on his face when he hears that. And to make matters worse, he sees Papai on the couch with someone all hugged up and all up on Papai, just touching him. And Papai is just sitting there kikiing with him. No, sir. No, sir. Yo, you can see the range of emotions Sky goes through on his face. And I'm so freaking sad for him. I am mad for him. He's probably thinking to himself, I'm so stupid. I'm so naive. Why did I trust him? Why did I trust Papai? And then he's probably also thinking, like, they're all the same. Which he said before, like, in the earlier episodes. And now Papai's kind of giving him, or at least seems like it's giving him a reason. And on top of that, Sky just had sex with Papai, like, literally a few minutes ago before he got to the party. Just imagine, y'all, Papai is making all of these promises to him, talking about how he wants Sky to love him and be his wifey and be together. All that bullshit. All bullshit. Now, when you are hugged up on a sofa with another person like that, Papai, does that seem like you oh my gosh. Papai is wrong for this. Sky has every right to be upset. Then Sky gets back into the car. Then we see him slip back into the red trauma zone. And I cannot help but be so heartbroken for Sky. Y'all, my emotions are just going because I'm so mad. Sky is like breaking down the car saying, you know, this is happening again. So he must have gotten either cheated on or played with in the past. I don't know. But it's accounting for his trauma. And meanwhile, while Sky is crying in the car, all I am thinking about, this is just the person I am. All I'm thinking about right now is just get the hell out of that car and get away from that party. You can cry while you avoid that bastard Papai. Catch you an Uber, catch you whatever the hell they have out there in Thailand. Block Papai's number, move departments. Hell, change your name. But please don't let him catch you crying in the car. Just run, Sky. Run. Make it pay. Make Papai pay. And yes, y'all, yes, I know it is a misunderstanding. As we can see here, when Papai is asking the guy to, you know, get off of him, let him go. But can we appreciate the hurt and the pain that Sky is going through right now? Let's gain a little character sympathy. Feel like Sky feels in this moment. And you know why? You know why? Because the show will feel even better once everything is resolved. It is all about the experiences, y'all. And then Papai, this man is still touching all over you. No, sir. You need to forcibly remove his hands from off of your body. You don't let him rub on your chest or touch your face. No, you are supposed to be for Sky. How the hell would you feel, Papai, if Sky has some man caressing him and hugging him from behind or all in Sky's face? Like, I don't care that he told Mr. Touchy-Feely that he has a lover. You need to show it. You should have slung that boy off of you, and now you about to get what you're about to get. So, when Papai gets into the car, Sky is like, you know, take me home. Understandably so. Because Sky is a better person than I am. Like, I would have disappeared like fucking Houdini. Y'all know how people call it ghosting? Well, I never existed. Like, nope. I can't be a ghost if I was never there. So they pull off. Then we have this little scene where they got this messy guy calling someone named Gun. And he told Gun that he sees Sky. Then he said, the one you let me use. What the fuck? Then he was saying, oh, Sky was begging, Gun, don't do this to me. And this dude is smiling about it? What? He is smiling about Sky crying and begging about something, you know? And if this is what I think it is, then this guy and the other guy, Gun, they are disgusting. On the car ride home, Sky is silently crying. Not even loud. He's silently crying to himself. Good, because you don't want to let him see you cry. You don't even let him know anything is wrong. Like I said, y'all, I wouldn't even been in that car. But Sky is crying, and he's remembering all the good times that he and Papai shared, thinking them all to be just a lie. You can see his hurt, and Papai is just none the wiser in the driver's seat. Then in the next scene, Papai is at work and reading his test between him and Sky is creating all kinds of excuses not to see Papai. And Papai is confused. He was like, what did I do wrong? A lot, sir. You did a lot wrong. So Papai goes to Sky's dorm, and Messy Joy tells Papai that Sky has not been back in days. Papai is like so angry. He is scary. He is wondering like, what the heck? Where's this boy? Why is he doing this to me? You can only imagine what Papai is he's thinking in his mind. I don't know. Nobody wants to be around an angry Papai because he is scary to those around him. The staff at his house, his sister, and even Messy Joy. Even Joy was hesitant to spread any gossip about Sky not being there. So obviously, Sky isn't picking up Papai's call, so Papai uses another phone number to call Sky, and Sky answers. And when Sky answers, damn, y'all, Sky tells Papai some hurtful things on that phone call. I'll leave that for y'all to go ahead and watch on your own, but I was like, get it, Sky, but damn, y'all, Sky is so savage. He tells Papai is crying. Papai cries on that phone call, y'all. Just go watch it. And me, I can't stand either one of them crying. And Papai is just beyond himself in disbelief. So in a later scene, it's revealed that Sky is staying with his friend. He just needs to stay there for a few days to just avoid Papai, and clearly he is hurt. He goes back to his dorm and he plans on moving out the next day. But when he gets there, Papai is in his dorm on the sofa. Papai is pissed, he's sad, and he's holding Sky's book. It's like his little diary. Not gonna lie, though, I would have been freaking scared if Papai was just sitting in my dorm in the dark. Unannounced. Girl, he would have probably been popped. You can't be doing that to people. Does Sky forget that Papai is a psycho? He had him named Psycho in his phone for a very long time. Papai read through Sky's diary, which is an ultimate invasion. Y'all, when Papai started reading out loud, though, he started to read the diary out loud. Even I was like, Papai, don't do it. Y'all, I was cringing. Just like Sky was cringing during that, I was cringing too. I was like, no, just don't read my deepest thoughts, Especially when they're about you and then you're using my thoughts against me. How dare you? But also in that diary was Sky's true feelings. Also, side note, the fact that Papai was so keen and so just watching Sky to even know that Sky had a diary or that was the diary, that's just a watchful eye. Meanwhile, like I said, Sky is breaking down crying. I felt like he was exposing me. And that kind of reminds me of that Lauryn Hill song when she says, he found my letter and read each word out loud or something like that she says in her song. Y'all, my heart during this moment. And Papai says Sky knew that he would get into the apartment and read the diary because Sky would have never told him that he loved him first. He would have never told Papai that he loved him. So Papai decides to confess his feelings finally and tell Sky, I love you. Yo, my achy, breaky heart. Y'all, that whole scene is so intense for me. I had to exhale when I was done watching it. And then Papai, he explained what happened at the party and the misunderstanding. And then Sky also begins to kind of talk about his abusive boyfriend, but only a little bit because he seems to be getting a little triggered. So Papai tells him that, we can talk about it whenever you are comfortable.